Welcome to everyone. My name is Dr. Govinda Pal. I am from Department of Agriculture Engineering at the Institution of Technology. Here I am going to discuss the crop protections equipments. Out of this, I am going to discuss the dusters components. That is the type of dusters with their safety guidance. And there are different type of dusters are generally available um, in our country, and duster generally used for effectively applications of the dry fertilizers in the powder form, and it can be operated by the manually and power operated in the field conditions. So dusters is very important because uh, sometimes some fertilizers is very sensitive to the mixed with the liquid, so we cannot mix with the liquid water. So for that purpose, we can use dusters, which is effectively spread the fertilizer in the dust forms over the field crops. And there are different type of dusters we are generally use. First is manual operated dusters, and out of this plunger types, rotary duster, and package dusters and below type dusters. It have their own functionalities, and apart from the power operated dusters is there, which is traction dusters, PQ operated dusters, engine operated dusters. PQ operated means power take off, that is lines connected to from the engines, and which transfer the power and operate the dusters. And this type of dusters we are generally used for large area, and above manual operated dusters we are generally used for very small area. So plunger dusters are that type of dusters which consist of a pump for simple plungers, which has a duster chamber, and then each assembly consists of a tube. Apart from they are used for dusting plants in small areas, household and kitchen gardens. They are especially useful for treatment in the restricted area and the controlling ants and the um, poultry, pest and cattle, crops, etc. We can effectively use this type of dusters. So this is a plungers which is operated from this side. Different component of the plungers are here presenting. That the check balls, rod, cylinder, handles are there, which is pushed forward, and it is uniformly distribute the fertilizers or materials in the dust forms the affected area. So apart from the hand rotary dusters, this is a very popular type of dusters. It is consists of blowers, and the gearbox is there, and a hopper also there, and it is operated by the rotating crank, and this driving by the dust agitator located in the hopper, and it is might be mounted in the hand or the shoulder or the belly, and these duster are dusting the field for the vegetables, bushes, and small trees. So these are the features of this duster. And the power operated dusters, some specifications are given of this power uh, operated dusters, which is generally used for height of from 60 to 70 feet, and power is generally used for 4 HP, and the cost is around 5,500 to 7,500, and copper capacity around 22,000 cc. And this is very um, uh, operations where orchards or rubber plantations is there. We can effectively use, and this type of dusters we can use for HP engine, post-stroke air engine, air cooled engine. We can effectively use for operating this type of dusters. Apart from power operated dusters, these are more powerful than earlier two type of testers, and it has we are using the engines for powering purpose, and it is generally used for large area where tall trees there. This type of dusters very effective, and knapsack mist blower type dusters. Here also given some specifications. This is type of spare is used for small area with capacity around 12 liter, and weight is around 11 kg, and it is spin jet is used, which is produce 0.5 to 0.5 to 2 liter per minute. Apart from it is use nozzles, and the nozzles generally used for this type of dusters are spring jet nozzles and adjustable micro nicer nozzles, which is effectively spring makes the spring better into mist, and like mist. So this is very effective blowers. The materials then I use plastic iron so that or steels so that it is not react to the fertilizers. So we have to be keep these things in the mind. So this is all about the knapsack mist blower. This is the figure of this actual applications of this type of blower in field conditions, which is called by farmers in his back or backside. So for his comfort purpose. So fog generator machines here presenting fog generator for effectively utilize the materials, and some safety precautions. Safety precautions is very important for operating the duster in the field conditions, because whenever if we not follow the safety precautions, it might be causes huge damage in our life also, society also. So we have to be keep mind, because before applications of any spray materials, fertilizers, pesticides, all these things, because it is poisonous to our health also. So we have to be keep in mind that it should be um, it should be very effectively follow without any doubt, and we should be keep in mind that it can cause us harm for us. So basic certifications we are presenting, we have to be carefully read the label and the instructions before the use and the follow, and obviously, and the proper quality of pesticide, the quantity of pesticide should be used. Quantity of pesticide, if we use more pesticide, then it is would be become overdose for the crop also, and it makes very harmful for crops and the health of society also. So we have to be keep in mind and check the safety device before the users and prevent any leakage or spill during the opening the package. Apart from mix the medicines in an open space, if in the closed space if mixed, it might be causes damage in control conditions by spreading. So if we mixed it in the open space, it can easily spread and wind is there. So we can restrict ourselves from the fertilizers also. So for this purpose, we have to be uh, mixed it in a open space and if poisonous mixed in a heavily bottom vessels or use a long stick or whichever can be used and while making it a solution do not stand against the direction of the wind which might cause us some bring some fertilizers by the help of wind and it fall on our eye face so it might cause us very harmful for us and while making the solution, do not stand against the direction of wind because wind effectively spreading the fertilizer and materials or spring materials. And while preparing the solutions, never drink anything smoky or tobacco because it is very poisonous for us. It might be eating our body also, so it causes huge damage in our life also. So this is our very controlled measures we have to be keep in mind and properly clear the vessel used for preparing the solutions. Any leakage are noticed during the operation should be checked. Apart from these certifications, some precautions also there. The should be dashed and safely items like glasses, gloves should be wear so that we can protect our skin from the fertilizers because it is very poisonous and it can cause us harm for us and we should be keep our face in the direction of the wind and spraying should be done in adequate quantity so that there is no misuse of the some fertilizers and fertilizer also costly and it should be effectively used if overdose is there it might cause the health of the crop also and fertilizer or pest control materials all these things we have to be used in optimal manner and never try to solve the solution using a nozzles or any other equipment. Check any leakage during uses and if any type of uncomfort is observed during spraying, immediately consult a doctor because it is very poisonous and it might be cause damage within a very few time. So we have to be keep in mind and be sure that no animal or human being should be near the area to be sprayed. Things to be done after spraying: empty the tank during the spraying. If any solution remains, dilute it with water and drain it off in some safe place and obviously we should be clean all the materials after using because it is very poisonous and clean the vessel properly after the use and after the use properly clean the hair nail every part of the body and with the soap so properly and so that the poisonous materials should be removed from the body and while cleaning the equipment be sure wire shoes, and make the area of the field which been sprayed, and make provisions for preventing human and animals, because of the of these materials are because of these materials are very poisonous for human and animal also. So we have to be keep in mind. So thank you very much for listening me.